Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm not showing my face tonight. I am looking a little rough. I did go to bed went to bed early last night. I slept in this morning. I have laid low and stayed in pajamas today. But I'm just hoping you can hear me. Okay, let's see what's happening. We are going to play with the cake celebration set tonight. Sorry. Hi, Dee Dee. Can you hear me? Please tell me you can. So you can hear me, guys. Just let me know. I'm just worried because I'm not showing my face tonight. Good, good. I'm seeing everybody. You can hear me. Thanks, Nance. I just wanted to make sure because yeah, I'm in my pajamas still, looking a little rough, but that's okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do tonight is I am going to do just a fun little card with you. It won't take too long. But what we're gonna do with this one is I have got a piece of 4 1/4 by 11, and this is our petunia pop. I'm going to score it at 5.5, and then I'm going to head on back and I'm going to score it at 4.5. So I'm going to take an inch off of there. Okay. Now this will all make sense shortly. You may have seen these. They're those book. They're called like, I don't know. There's like a word for them, a book card, whatever. Who knows? I can't English, so we're not even going to pretend. I'm not showing my face. I'm in my pajamas and my hair's a little wilder than normal. And yeah, so I just thought, okay, well, I'm not missing my live. I am mildly a little bit of a cold. And I knew I could feel it coming on last night, but in comparison to what the rest of my family got, I am doing great. Thank you, bookbinding card. Okay, so now I have cut a piece. This is 5.5 for, oh shoot, that's not the right size. My piece for the front is going to be 4 by 4 1/4. Okay. There we go. 4 by 4 1/4 should do it. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to take a piece of DSP, and it is going to be 4 7/8 by 3 7/8 by 4 1/8. That one is going to jump on right there. Okay, so you're starting to get an idea of what it's going to look like. And then we're going to go to the last little part. It's a 1 by 4 1/4. So we are going to go 3/4, just a sec, by 4. Maybe not. I don't know. That feels really narrow. I want my ribbon to go there. No, it'll be okay. Okay, 3/4 by 4. Okay, and then we're gonna do 7/8, 5/8 by 4, and then that should map onto it. Although I have a feeling right now it's looking a little bit 5/8 by 3 and 7/8. It's looking a little narrow. You got your jammies on. It's 10:50. I know. I designed some cards, then I lied on the couch, I napped. It was a really good day for kind of sun's working a 48 and the weather here is horrific. So it really was not a bad day to choose to do nothing. Okay. So we've got that far. Okay. Now, next. Actually, maybe I should just adhere those down. You've been in your jammies all day. Good girl, Case. You did your thumbs up. Thank you. I love you guys. Now, this part's kind of fun because it's a little bit odd. What we're going to do is we're going to take the card and we're going to seal it shut here. What? I know, I'm wild. Oh, don't feel up. Come on. I had you going. You were doing it so beautifully. There. Okay. So we're going to take that and we're going to take it over and just seal it down. There we go. Okay, and so now that part is all set. So now you've got this bookbinding idea that it kind of opens like a book, right? Okay, now I'm not going to use the Seal Plus I used for that just because I was trying to make sure I had a really good, seal on that. There. Okay, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere my gorgeous, I love this DSP. I think it's my favorite pattern. of our DSP patterns this year. I'm just adhering it down to its basic white mat. Just got home. Heidi and I had a little, we had date night last night. It was kind of fun. So that the fight was on, but her poor hubby couldn't watch it. So I FaceTimed her through Messenger and turned the screen towards the TV so that her poor hubby could see the fight. Yeah, it was sad. Well, it wasn't sad. I was impressed with him because at 58, dude, every punch that he took, I was like, oh, that would hurt. And so I thought he was a rock star. But my well, I think your hubby's pretty awesome too. But my 49-year-old side really wanted Tyson to beat that guy. Is that horrible? I'm such a child. Okay, hi from San Antonio. Where else are we from? From New Zealand. Thank you. Granddaughter had a soccer tournament and the last game was at 6:15. Good Lord. Okay. There. So we're just going to put that down. Okay. So now we've got those two little things on the front. Now, the next thing I was going to do is I was going to grab, I love the petunia pop ribbon, but I don't feel like it's going to pop enough against it. I feel like I might need to go. I feel like it's just going to, you don't believe me, Leslie, there really wasn't a lot of boxing, hon. It was kind of, it was a little bit more dancing than boxing. Okay, so we're going to come over here and I'm just going to use a white. This is our 2-pack of ribbon. And this is the one that comes with both the white and the petal pink. I know, that was it. I wanted Tyson to make it through the fight standing. I was like, don't let him get knocked out. Please don't let him get knocked out. I couldn't have taken that. That would have broken my heart. It was like your childhood coming back. It was kind of funny. And I have never, ever watched boxing. Leslie, like I am with you. It is not my thing. I am not a boxing fan. I don't like watching people hurt each other. I'm like, I don't get this. Mind you, a good hockey fight's never bothered me. So I don't know. Maybe that's a bad thing. Okay, so tonight the Chicago Blackhawks are playing the Canucks. It's kind of a fun one for us because Connor Bedard, who's a North Van kid, he's playing at home tonight, even though he doesn't play for us. It would be great between Connor Bedard and Macklin. Both of them are they're North Van guys, and so kind of fun to see them come home to play. He totally held his own. Okay, there we go. So we've got that much done. Next, okay, focus, Angela. Next, I'm going to get myself, I think I'm going to go with one of our stylish shaped circles. I'm going to go with the biggest one in basic white. Give me a sec, and I'll bring it over. I know you can't see me, so you're just sitting there boring, but I really don't want you to see me. I look really horrible. Oh, that Jake Paul one. And it was kind of like a no-brainer that it was him, but Tyson didn't go down, so I'm okay with that. Okay, next, here we go. Let's get some more color now. We didn't need the dye. We can get rid of the dye. There. And I'm going to stamp my cake tonight. So this one's not going to be a die cut cake. Minus, I think, this part. I think I'm going to put my cake stand. Maybe I'll die cut a cake stand. Okay, so 1 second. Give me a minute. Let's get. Yeah, well, I love the idea of it, and I had never made one, so I was like, okay, well, let's just go do one. Give me 2 seconds. I need lights because I can't see. I'm fine when I'm sitting at my table, but I can't see over there. Just trying to find some pieces of silver. Do my cake stand, but I think I'm gonna have to cut into a whole big brand new piece. I'm down to my last 2 pieces of silver foil. So when you guys come back in stock, let me know. And just the regular silver foil, not any of our new ones. I got that stuff. But sometimes I just like a good old basic piece of silver foil. Nothing funky, nothing brushed, just silver. I'm so glad my parents drove home yesterday because the highway today got a ton of snow and it's snowing at their house now. It's yummy. Stars beat Minnesota, so you're happy. Good. Okay. There's one. And there's two. So I always die cut both pieces for the cake stand when I've done this one. And I'll show you why. I just like the texture that it gives the cake stand. It doesn't look quite so flat. So you just kind of come in, throw a little adhesive on it, make sure with my fingers that nothing's peeking around the front. My son's at some other friend's house tonight watching another fight. Who's fighting tonight? What's happening tonight? Is it UFC? What is it? I don't even know. Okay, there we go. There's one. So that cake stand's going to go there. Okay, now I guess I could stamp in color. I don't know. Where's our one that we did already? I'm looking at my picture. Just a second. Because I really liked how our last cake kind of came together. Okay, there. Okay, so I think what I will do, I'm super nervous because I have to kind of get it lined up. So we're going to go with this guy and we're going to do him in Petunia Pop, but I'm going to stamp it off first. So let's get a scrap. I'm just going to get myself a little piece that I can use for stamping off tonight. Okay. So we'll come in here. Is there a wanted Tyson to beat him too? Oh, sorry, that was the one we were looking at. Can you move the card up a bit, please? Yeah, that's weird. It's showing in my thing. Was it down too far? There you go. Okay. Is it usual to get snow in November? Up where my parents are at the lake. Yes, not at all uncommon. Sean and I had snow when we came home Remembrance Day weekend. I was going to check the color wheel if it recommended any color to go with Petunia Pop. What about some fresh freesia with Petunia Pop over it? Let's try that. There we go. Okay. So before I know, that's what I saw too, Noreen. I'm just waiting on it. What did I just say? Fresh freesia. Do I want you? No, not really. Maybe I want to go bubble bath with it. Okay, let's take you. Right, let's stamp you off. Let's stamp. Oh, I don't like the color of that. No, I'm going to use stamped off, the right color. Okay, so I'm inking it in Petunia, and I'm stamping it off. Oh, I've got a goober on it. What are you? There. So I'm going to try it again. Ink it up in Petunia. Why? What are you? Oh, that's the damage I sent. I was going to call stamp it up, and I totally forgot about it. Now I just got purple ink on my pajamas. Okay, there. Then we're going to come in here. Oh, please don't wreck this, Angela. Getting like that. I figure I can fix this and make everything straight after. Okay, because it's a circle, so I will just slightly adjust it and turn it. Now, next thing we're going to do, we'll put that guy away, is we're going to move over to his little friend. So we'll go to this one. So again, this is the next kind of layer up. So again, inking it, stamping it off, and hoping like bejeez, because I'm not standing, that it's reasonable. Okay, it's not too bad. They look good. Okay. Let's get him clean. Yeah. And I'm going to pull that off. Now we're going to add some texture to our layers. So now I'm going to take this one. I'm going to have to stand for this. There's not a hope in hell to do this sitting down. And I don't really need you for a minute. So let's just take you. Okay, there. Oh, we put some layers on the cake. I love it. Cakes are never, no, they are not. Upper 80s. Your weather, just like the drastic changes, eh, Heidi? Okay, let's do this one. Oh, you can't put the front of the stamp on. You have to put the back. That was entertaining. Okay, come on. There. Oh, they both made it on the cake. Okay, so that's a win. Going for there. And then I was thinking I'm going to, what color are what color are our, like I can't English. The stamp sets on your baby list. It's a really sweet stamp set. I do like it, especially if you need some birthday cards. Berry burst. Berry burst. Who do they think that you would look good with? Berry burst. Oh, maybe I'll give you a blackberry bliss. Candles. Okay, this is a really big walk to be using for the candles, but that's okay. Why not? Now, I know what I need to check. Go on your stamp set because we need to see when we do the little flames are up and down. So what the up and down. Okay, I got it under control. Okay, so now I've got Blackberry Bliss. So I'm pulling it down towards me. Just bear with me for a sec. There, we've added our little cake candles. Leaves are starting to change. Yes, see, we only have 2 seasons where I live in North Vancouver. It's summer, and now it's going to be fall and raining for the next 10 months. It's disgusting. I hate it. The lake totally gets 4 seasons. Not here. Not so much, people. Okay, close up the Blackberry Bliss. Now we're going to go into some Daff. No, Daff's a little bit bright. Maybe Wild Wheat. Maybe a little more kind of candle-esque. Okay. Nope. Too brown looking for. We will go back. Whoops, I didn't close that. There's also a Petunia Pop ink pad open in front of me. And I never closed the original Bubble Bath one, so let's close that. Am I giving some of you ulcers? Sorry. Okay, so now what we can do is we're going to ink up those candles. Let's just test them. Yeah, way better color. Okay, I'm pulling this close to me just so I can see it for a sec. I know it's out of your view. Okay. Perfect. Love it. What a girly that is. Did a manly cake with crumb cake and early espresso. It's snowing here in the Kootenays. Okay, son, I had to send a parcel to the Kootenays yesterday to Fauquier, Fauquier, to this lovely woman who was doing my Christmas class. But that's the place in the Kootenays that was $55 to ship to. And I was like, what? And they said, because it's considered a remote location. I was like, what are you talking about? She's in the same province as me. Okay, there. Now, I do love, hang on, I'm just talking to the stamps as we go. Okay, so this is going to kind of come on like that. I know, Case, isn't that redonkulous? But at that point, I couldn't do anything. I just had to suck it up and deal with it because I had already had people register and I couldn't do anything about the pricing because I'd already adjusted it. I'd already had my pricing set. So it was just kind of okay, suck it up, baby. Needless to say, that class cost me money. Oh, well, it's life. Okay, let's come in here. There. Oh, my nose. Sorry, I shouldn't be leaning forward. It's going to get a little bit runny here. I can hear it. There we go. So now we're just adding the dimensionals just to the top part. It's a very remote place. Oh, you have to get there by ferry. Okay, so maybe that's why it is. Okay, you made me feel a lot better because I was like, I have never heard of anywhere in BC costing me $55 to get to. I was like, that sounds like a crazy town. But that makes sense. I've never even heard of it. Okay, so now we've got that gorgeous cake. We've also got, you could do little kind of sparkler. Whoa, what did I do with the candles there? Hi, Christine. We've got little sparklers. We have got some leaves. I don't know. I think I'm just going to give it a sentiment. Now, I don't know today if I'm actually going to use one of these sentiments. I don't think I really want this on because my banner will light on fire. Isn't that funny? I'm like, that's how I'm seeing it. Firefighter's wife, no banner, it will light on fire. But I am tempted. Okay, hear me out. I have enough energy. I'm not fried tonight. I'm going to add some of those cute little flowers that are on it. So give me a second. I'm just going to grab some white scraps for us. Okay. I have some white. And I thought maybe we could East Shore on Arrow Lake. Wow. Okay, we need a green to go with it. it is telling me, oh, a nice Lost Lagoon. Okay, I can do that. You're like, what? Lost Lagoon is a color recommended on the color wheel. There we go. You sneeze. The dog is very concerned. Well, the dog should be concerned. Sneezing is horrific. Anyone else have a dog that does reverse sneezing? It's the weirdest thing. I know that sounds like a super weird question. Cooper reverse sneezes. At first, I thought he was choking when he first started it, and then I Googled it because I was like, oh my God. And it is called a reverse sneeze. It's horrific to listen to, but it only lasts like a minute or two, and then it stops. Our first snowfall around Halloween doesn't stay. Snows, rained, first snowfall. Yeah, I'm going to give myself a couple in case I mess one up. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm going to give myself a couple for when I mess one up. Oh my God, Heidi, I love you. Thank you for telling me that because I had never met another dog who'd done it. But I read about it and I'm like, it says I shouldn't be concerned, but I'd never seen anything like it. Okay, let's get some cute little flowers. There we go. I'm going to put them all on blocks right away because the reality is I won't see them on the table and then I will. You're Wheaton. Oh my God. Okay, I love you guys. So much better. I've never had a dog that reverse sneezes, so it totally freaked me out. I'm like, what is this? Curl gobs of oh. Yeah, Koopy just does it. It's not like you might get it once a week, but it freaks me out every time he does it. Okay. Oh, little bit. I don't like the color of blackberry. I was gonna do blackberry. Oh, my nose is ready. What about berry burst? Maybe. Chewing you pop. Let's try it. We'll go with a berry burst flower. I just didn't want to use Blackberry Bliss full strength because, oh, that's pretty, because it was too dark. Okay. Just getting us a couple of, oh, I'm sorry if I'm snuffling. Freaked you out the first time. I know. Most small dogs. Well, Coops, it does sound awful. Coops is 45 pounds. Like to me, I don't ever think of him as being a small dog. But you hardly use 100 pounds. So I'm the clinic. Sorry. Stay away from you while I blow my nose so you don't have to listen to that. Okay. We can breathe again. There we go. Okay, so now, are you down? Stay down. Don't move. I need to die cut these, but now I feel really guilty because you can't see anything while I die cut and you're just going to be bored. Shoot. You see, oh, I agree with you, Heidi. Rhinestones for flower centers are tiny ones. I agree. Okay, I'm going to just, hang on. Let me just see what I can get off. Ow. That's one of those ones that goes under your nail and just like rips your nail up. That didn't feel good. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Still here. I'm not actually running away from you. I'm just over at my petting machine, but I know you can't see me now, and so I feel horrible. But you really don't want to see me tonight. It's really no pretty people. But I was like, okay, I'm better off if I get it now because it seems super minor. I'm like, be good to go for my way. I don't have time. Things to do. Okay. There. They're not perfect, but they're pretty darn good for being tiny. Okay, so we got a few leaves that we'll throw in here. Okay. And then let me grab our little flowers. They're not bad enough that I need to recut any of them. So we're going to say that that's a good sign tonight. Put all this together. Okay, so now give me 2 seconds. This could be a little bit comical because I do have to line up those weird little flowers. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it's like a puzzle for me to try to figure out what direction they all belong in. Actually, oh, I said that. And then these actually are quite easy to line up. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like when I'm done. That's always a different story. Hang on. I should have just die cut them all before I was live, and then you wouldn't have known. I would have been like, look at how pretty they are. I'm so good. There. Okay, we got them. Ours was your multi-plu. Yeah. Okay. So worst one was the big one. You're pretty good. Okay, these aren't bad. I'm gonna steal a happy birthday from somewhere else though, because I don't really want it to be quite this big. Like I don't want the sentiment as big as it is in the set. So let's hang on. We're just giving it these. I know, Sue, aren't they? Pretty little leaves, pretty little flowers, and like that. And then there. Anyone check the score for me? Is it still 1-0 for Detroit or for Chicago? It's not Detroit. I've lost my mind. Another Kootenai girl. There. We're just going to add these sweet little flowers to the mix. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay. Now, let us find my rhinestones. And then we got to find, someone go find us a nice thin sentiment. We did this with a happy birthday recently, and I can't remember what we chose. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for my basic rhinestones. Can't see them. Why? Oh, there they are. I do have to open a new package because I have no little ones left on my sheet. Canucks scored. Woohoo! Janet, who scored? Thanks, Case. Okay, there we go. And then all we have left to do is we're going to go and find ourselves a sentiment. 2 and 3. I have to say, I really like the color of Berry Burst with Petunia Pop. Those are good combos together. Lost your packaging. There it is. Choose Happy. Do I have that one? You like how I asked you? Do I own that one? What catalog is it from? I don't own it. I'm in my C section. There's no Choose Happy. I'm in my next C section. No Choose Happy. Okay, I've got to find. I've got a happy birthday from Simply Said. I actually got a little Let's Sell It. Nope, too big. I don't want Simply Said. Simply Said's too big. So don't tell me Simply Said because we can't use it. Oh, but we can use something fancy. I feel like it had a happy. It does. There we go. From the tree set. Large. I didn't get the large tree set. I'm such a strikeout today. You just got that set. Good. Okay. So I've got a really pretty little happy birthday. Maybe I should do it on some Berry Burst and we will emboss it in white. Let me just grab us a little piece and we'll see what we think. Just to add a little bit of contrast. So there's the Berry Burst. I think that'll look good. Okay. Don't put the stamp in your mouth. It's not a good place for it, Ange. There. Do that. There. Got it. Check. You guys, do you know what the date is? It is, oops, why is sorry, my child's messaging me saying he's getting in the shower. He's trying to clear his head. That one's really one child is on the mend. So he's pretty much better, minus a little bit of the stuffy nose. And the other one, he's still really suffering with this. Whoops. I almost dumped all my weight in Boston. Here. Really? You guys are only an hour away? That's so cool. Okay, happy birthday. It's your birthday. Here we go. There. Okay, so now I've got my little happy birthday all ready to go. Sorry, I just did my check of my messages. It's just children. I always worry when Sean's not home about ignoring messages from the phone. They know if Sean's home and I'm not answering, they would call dad, but mom is there. She answers 99% of the time. There's something fancy, I think, has that little banner. Go. Okay. Let's go pull out something fancy. Dies. Oh, I pulled out the stamp set, but I didn't pull out the dies. Where are the dies? Oh, there they are. Okay, good. We got it. It was so funny. She just asked you where you're from, and I'm like, I can't say where she's from because what if she doesn't want me to announce it online? I got super nervous there. I was like, she's from Montrose. Okay. That was like my school teacher side of freedom of information and not sharing personal information. I was like, Angela, you can't say that out loud. Oh, good Lord. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to take the flower die out of the basic white paper because I will throw that one out. That's big for sure. How are you looking here? Okay. Okay, so Something Fancy has a great, I use the sentiment from Something Fancy and I use the die from Something Fancy just because it has that great little kind of angled banner die. Now we have to be careful here because we can't put it on where I want to because the book folds, right? So you can't have it there because maybe I'll just put it up high. Okay, I'm going to lift this and we're going to take our cake down a bit. Okay, everybody work with me here. Peel, banana. Oh, do it. I would be so giddy if you came. Banana, peel, peel, banana, peel, banana, peel, peel, banana, peel, banana, peel, peel, banana. Okay, down to one. Didn't do too bad. Okay, we got one tiny little, we're just going to move this down lower. Yeah, we're going to remove Cooper's dog hair because nobody needs that. It's very small world, isn't it? I know, it is kind of wild. Oh, I love you. Thanks, Heidi. Okay, and then we're going to take our happy birthday. Ooh, I am low that time. We're going to use, on happy birthday, we're going to need to double dimensional the far right-hand side. I love Elaine. She's like, hello, kids. Hi, Elaine. And we're double dimensionalizing the right side and single on the left. You're going to understand very quickly why, because this is already raised. So I need to get it up here. There. Just onto that. And there we go. Super sweet. Okay, so now I need another piece of basic white. Now, our basic white for the inside of this card will also need to be 4 by 4 1/4. Okay, because of the size, we know the opening is. So we're going to just take that. I'll open this up. We're going to put that inside. Recycle you. Okay. Okay, so we went 4 by 4 1/4. Length goes the longer. And we'll just go like that. So that 4 by 4 1/4 white was on the front. It's also on the inside. Now I'm just going to grab us because I think I had a little leftover strip. I know, maybe I'll even grab a different color or a different pattern. I'm going to take a little 3/4 inch wide strip, 3/4 by 4 of our DSP, and we'll just add that on, that DSP into the inside. There, because it is such a pretty, well, maybe we'll take it to this side and we'll go, and then you're like, why would she put that there? Because it takes up space and I have to write less if I do. Because I'm that girl. Okay. Oh, I'm totally fine. Mine is so minor. I'm not even remotely worried about my cold. Okay, there you go, guys. So bookbinding card, super sweet, super simple, but I love how it came out with the cake celebration stamp set. The link to the cake celebration stamp set, including my host code, is in the description of the video, so you can buy it in my online store. Okay. Again, colors we used. We went Petunia Pot for everything except for we went Berry Burst on our flowers here and Lost Lagoon here. I used Blackberry Bliss for the actual candles and then Daffodil Delight for the flames. And then we went to some Berry Burst here for our sentiment with the Something Fancy sentiment and dies for that part. Anyway, I hope you all have a phenomenal evening and I will see you all tomorrow night. You guys, we are 14 plus 31. We are 45 days short of doing an entire year of lives. Woo, woo. We are amazing. So thank you so much for joining me, even on a night like tonight where I I'm a little bit under the weather. I'll take care and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.